people.
Do it in the streets. Do it at home. The rest is bullshit. You know?
Alright, let's get Greyson up in here. Let's see here. Bam. Alright, let's see if we can get Greyson Chance.
Man.
There we
Wait,
go.
hold on. Hold on. Let's figure this out. Wait, can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
No, I can't yet. Hold on.
Really? Alright, let me
see here. I'm so technologically challenged. This is going to be mad. Hold on. Okay. Let me see.
Alright, let's see if you can hear me now.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to log off for 2 seconds. I'm going to be back. Hold on.
Okay, sure thing.
Wait, Fabian?
Yep. Can
You
you hear
got me? Yeah, I can't see myself though now. Can anybody see me? Let's see.
That's weird. I can see your view, like your garden.
Okay, there we are. There we are, dude. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
All right.
Okay. What does that do? No, I don't want to leave. All right, dude, we're going to do this entire thing. I'm just going to look at you. I'm not going to look at myself then because I can't see myself.
Really?
It's okay.
That's so
What's
weird.
going on, dude? How are you?
You know
How
your
is
camera
everybody
is just
with
like...
us, too? I'm like, this live stream thing I'm always really bad at, so this might just be a conversation between you and me, Fabian. So cheers, man.
Yeah, it is kind of complicated. Can you see all the comments at the bottom?
Yeah, I think so. Here, they're rolling in right now. Can everybody see us? Can everybody hear us? Can somebody give me some confirmation of that? Let's see.
Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. All right, they're telling you to flip the camera because right now your camera's just facing your yard.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to leave and come back because this isn't working for me real quick. Okay?
Okay, sure thing.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, let's see if Greyson can get it working here. Shout out to all the people that are joining the live stream right now. I see you all.
Can't hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yo, legitimately a
There we
friend just texted me and she was like, hey, idiot, I'm on your live stream and we're looking at your yard. And I was like, what's going on? I can't figure this out.
Exactly.
Oh, we're here now. Okay, you can
got
hear
it
me though
working,
too,
though.
right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Can everybody else hear me? We're all good.
I think so. Let's see. All right, somebody should comment whether or not they can hear Gray. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I think they're
Yeah,
here.
there we are. They're all like, come on, kid. You're 20 years old. You can barely work Instagram. I'm like,
Exactly.
terrible, dude. Fabian, how are you? Where are we talking from?
So I'm talking from Copenhagen in Denmark.
Okay. I'm in
What about
Oklahoma
yourself?
City right now.
Oklahoma City. How's the weather there?
Dude, it's hot as hell. I don't know if you've ever been to Oklahoma. I think we've talked about this before and you haven't, but
Yeah, I've never been there.
it's like 100 degrees right now, but it's really nice. I've been like outside. I just finished exams like 2 weeks ago. So I think like a lot of other kids in America right now, I've been doing nothing but laying out by the pool, playing music, and just relaxing, which has been really, really nice. It's like all I want to do.
That sounds good.
It's not bad. What is it like in Denmark right now, man?
So actually, like Denmark year round is terrible, like rainy and all that. But these days, right now, like the past week and this week, we have the most amazing summer weather.
There we are.
So everyone in Denmark and in Europe right now are just so happy because the weather is like finally coming out. We've been waiting like 9 months for the sun.
I feel that. I feel that, man.
Yeah.
Well,
So all good times.
well, like you said before, when my camera was facing literally my backyard, that's so embarrassing. Thanks everybody for logging on with us. I think Fabian and I just wanted to do this to say, you know, thank you so much for the support on LightHouse. I think we're here to answer some questions too. And I'm going to be curious just because like, I think it'd be cool, Fabian, to talk a bit about like how the record came about, because I wrote the song,
Sure.
I don't know, at least probably a year and a half ago, in like a completely different time of my life, and thought that the song was kind of just like going to live on a hard drive for the rest of existence.
Yeah.
And then you got your
The
hands
fun-
on it, and as always, dude, I was
Yeah.
like, shit, Fabian's got it. Like, this is it. This is ready. So I'm pretty sure I wrote this song when I was like 18, probably like 2 years ago, which is crazy.
Yeah, you did.
But what was your experience? Like, how did you even hear the record? I guess you probably got it from Alex or somebody, right?
Yeah, exactly. I got it from Alex, which is, if you don't know, our manager, who is both managing me and Greyson. Team Cultivate. And now, the funny thing about LightHouse is that I got the acapella or the song from Alex like almost 2 years ago, I think, when he wrote it.
Okay.
And he was like, Ray has this laying around, and do you want to do anything with it? And I struggled with the production for like a week, and I didn't really know where to go. Like originally, I did kind of a more up-tempo pop record. And I had it laying around on my hard drive as well for like half a year, I think. And then a day I just realized, whoa, I heard the record and I was like, we have to make this record happen. Because that was right around the time where we released Earn It.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to finish up this production and we got to release this record. So I went to LA in October and I worked on it and had this dude, Willie, join me in the studio. And we just like, it all just came together.
You crushed it, man. I remember when
Yeah.
I got the demo sent to me for the first time, and I just remember freaking out about it and being like, whoa, this is a completely different song. This is like completely than I could have, or this is different than I could have ever seen it going. And it's funny because like when I wrote it, again too, I know I'm young now, like I always joke around, but I feel like really, really old, right? I'm only 20, but I feel like I'm like fucking 55 at this point. And I remember writing that song and being in like such a like, not even really a sad place, but just in a frustrated place. Like I had broken it off with somebody, and then like, I don't know, I was looking back and I was just pissed at myself. I was like, why did you end this? Like this was really good. And like you were the person to break the heart, and now you're looking back and you're trying to find the person again too. And so like rehashing all those memories out was really crazy. But it's fun. Like that's one of my favorite things about working with you, Fabian, and just like working in EDM is like, I can be a really dramatic, like sad boy and write like this, you know, really sad story. And then you give me a beat and make it a good song to listen to at a party. And that like,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that's the whole point of like being a good electronic music producer. Like you can take the saddest lyrics and the saddest songs, just make it something that people will party to.
yeah.
Not necessarily saying that LightHouse is like a party record, but
I mean,
I mean,
hey man, I've been in Oklahoma since it's been out. I've probably had a couple of drinks to it. It's a pretty good party record.
that's good though. That's good. I haven't actually gotten drunk to LightHouse. Yeah.
I'll fly over, man, and we'll make it happen. Or you'll come to Oklahoma.
Yeah, that would be
Well,
dope.
okay, let me ask you, Fabian. So like, what is, let me get real deep, real emotional with you right here, man. What does the
All
record
right,
mean
all
to
right,
you when you listen to it? Like, what do you think about? What is it, what does it kind of conjure up?
all right. So it's funny because at first I had like really a production mindset working on the song, so I didn't really analyze it further. But when I made the recent production thing with Willie, um, and when I started finishing up the song really started meaning a lot to me. Like, um, and for me, I think it's more. It's not necessarily something about being like dropped by a person or something. It's more about the search, if you know what I mean. It's more about the search for someone, um, and the lighthouse being like the symbol of the search of someone. It's kind of hard to explain, but I know you know what I
Yeah, man.
mean. Um, yeah,
This way. Maybe we should
but it's a lot.
open the floor up. I'm like curious to hear like what people's questions are about the song, what people's questions are in
Exactly.
general, what they
Yeah,
think about the song, like what ex
yeah.
boyfriend or girlfriend it
Ask
brings
us
up.
anything. Yeah, exactly.
Should we look at
Let's see
the
what people are writing
should we
here.
look at the comments? Ooh, I see Ti amo.
Yeah, let's do it. That means I love you in Italian, right?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
I think so.
I love you too. Zach. We have,
Let's
are
see
you
here.
coming to Argentina? Fabian, you and I need to book our flights.
Oh, I mean, Argentina would be great. Let's do it.
Here's a good question. Somebody asked, are you going to make an acoustic version of it? I actually was just on the piano like an hour ago before we started this. And I was kind of playing the chords again. And
Yeah,
it's funny, and we've already kind of talked about this a bit, but everything for me starts on the piano. I don't think you and I have ever been in the room writing before, but with me, I'm like that's where I get my core, right? Like everything starts, with just sitting down on that bench and kind of like figuring it out. And so when I was playing it like an hour ago, it's a completely different song on the piano, which is interesting, which
it
is
is.
cool. So I'm not sure. Maybe we do need to make an acoustic version of it. But it's just
It could be
interesting
kind of
here
cool.
because it's nothing like what we have now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It would be kind of cool to do like an acoustic version, actually.
Yeah.
Just like do it in a really different soundscape. And that would be kind of cool, actually. That's a good question.
I feel that. Or you can just make a crazy trap remix of it, and then we can go to the club.
Like
Um,
really heavy.
Hey, this is a good one, Fabian. I'll let you lead this one off. What's your favorite lyric from the song? Better be gentle, man, because I wrote it.
Oh yeah. Okay. My favorite lyric from the song. This is a really good question, actually. Damn. I gotta think about this. What's yours? Because you wrote the song, so you must have a favorite one, right?
Yeah, I think, dude, like, I remember being in the studio and that last, like the last verse section, right? Or like the last two lines of the song where we say, and if only you could see when I lost you,
Yeah.
like that meant a lot to me. And even now too, like 2 years later, it's funny how lyrics will come back into your life and you'll like you'll sort of see the way that they work in other situations. And
Yeah.
in that particular situation, that was referring to one person. And now, like, I'm not going to get too soppy or too personal, but like I had to deal with it like a month ago, right? And I was
Yeah.
like sitting down feeling really sad about this dude. And then I heard those lyrics to like an own song that I wrote about 2 years ago. And I was like, wow, that really relates a lot in this moment right now. So I would say that's my favorite lyric, but also too, just like in lighthouses, searching for you out there, wondering if you care.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably my favorite one. That's the one that stuck with me. I remember because when I came back to the record and listened to it, that was the line that got me like, whoa, this record is something special. And I think it was the lyrics that stuck with me the most, probably.
Yeah.
It still is.
Well, dude, we all have like that person that we're like still wondering where they're at, right? And you said like
Yeah, exactly.
lighthouse being a symbol is like really interesting because I don't know, we use so many ways to like find people, right? Like we're on Instagram, we're like on Snapchat, trying to like
Yes, we
see
are.
like what's up with this person and all these things. So
Yeah.
that's interesting, dude. But yeah, it's just It's a sad song. Now I'm like reliving life up here. Okay, but next question.
Yeah.
Next question. Let's see.
All right, let's see here. Are you going to do another collab together? I mean, we have to, right?
I hope so, man. I think if we're
Yeah,
being
me
honest,
too.
I think we should. I think I should come out to Denmark, and I think you should show me
Sure.
around, and I think we should make records.
That would be a really, really good
Yeah.
time.
Or you come out to Oklahoma.
Or I can come to
We
Oklahoma.
get you a cowboy hat, some cowboy boots. You start smoking cigarettes. You'll fit in perfectly here.
Trust me, I'm never going to start smoking cigarettes, even if I lived in Oklahoma.
I've never smoked cigarettes before. It's a terrible habit.
Me neither. Not a single one in my life. Actually, never.
The fans know I'm lying. They're like, you fucking love smoking.
They got like paparazzi photos of you smoking cigarettes.
Fabian, I did a show in China a couple weeks ago, and it was so great because I had never been to Shanghai before, and so we played, and when I arrived at the airport, there were some fans, and this one fan, she comes over and she gives me these little two like packages, or not packages, but like like they were cigarettes, but at first I didn't know what they were. And so she hands them to me, and then I got in the car, and I was just talking to Alex, like, I think on the flight over, and I said, yeah, dude, like, I'm not smoking anymore. I've been running a lot lately. Like, I've been like 5 months off or whatever. And then I have these 2 packs of cigarettes, and I looked at him and I said, well, when you're given an opportunity, you have to go out on it, right? And Alex is like super pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But thank you to the fan in China.
You can thank your fans for smoking.
Let's see here. What do we got?
Let's see what we got.
I say somebody's asking about a new EP, but Fabian, we could both take the time. So what's the latest project with you, man? What are you excited on? What are you working on?
So I'm not going to reveal too much, but I have a lot of singles dropping in the next few months. I have a lot of different stuff. Like, the thing about me is that I have harder records for the clubs and the live things, and I have a lot of softer R&B-ish stuff. So I have a lot of different records coming out. What about yourself?
Like, what do you prefer in terms of, I mean, you like the club records live, right?
I do. Yeah, I love it. That's why I make them.
Okay. But like, what do you prefer? Is there like, do you like the higher beat stuff, or do you like, or is it both? Like, you wouldn't make both if you didn't love both, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to make both. I mean, I love the energy of making like harder music, like making something that is going to be played at a massive show on a massive stereo. But I also love the intimacy of making softer stuff, like making R&B records, for example. I love like just creating vibes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I had a friend, because I've been going to college like these past 2 years, I've been in classes, and I would get so...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'd get so pissed at you, Fabian, every time you release music, because it would be on Friday, and I would go into this particular class, and I had a friend next to me who's like a huge EDM fan, and he's a huge fan of you as well. And every freaking nice. Friday morning, when I would just be like struggling to get through this class, this guy would be like, dude, you should tell Fabian that new beat is sick. That new beat's sick. And I'm like, go away. Stop bothering me. I'm like, nice. Get out of here.
You got to tell him I said hi then.
Yeah, dude. He was like a huge fan of like the really like hard hitting club stuff. And then we'd always leave class and he would play me the records and I'd be like, that's my man. That's Fabian.
That's dope. That's so cool.
For sure.
What about yourself? What do you have coming in the next few months?
Well, it's exciting times ahead, man. So I've been working on sort of getting a piece of long form piece of music together for a while. As I mentioned, I started going to school 2 years ago, and kind of wanted to try out college and see what was going on with there. And in a weird way, I came back to Oklahoma, and I don't know, dude, I found like a passion for music again that I think I've had in a long time. People in the chat know, and a lot of...
Are you there? You're chopping up so much. No. No audio. That is weird. Can you guys hear me? That is weird. All right, can someone comment? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me, right? Oh, perfect. Greyson added again. Damn, this live stuff is creepy. Let's see here. All right, we're trying to add Greyson here again. I love how everyone is commenting they can hear me and one. Oh, there you are. Perfect. Say something, Greyson.
Okay. That time wasn't my fault. That was technology. Wait, okay, so no.
No. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Perfect.
That time
We're
wasn't
back.
my fault. That was technology. So
I think that was technology's fault.
It's fine. I shouldn't have a phone. I should literally have like a piece of notebook paper at all times. That's all I ever need. But okay, so
It's probably easier.
I was talking about life, talking about long form music coming out soon. And so yeah, I like returned back to Oklahoma, kind of like, I don't know, found a passion for music again because I started off in the industry so young, you know, and you know how it is, Fabian.
Yeah,
it can get tough sometimes, and you know, I kind of needed to figure out where I wanted to go and wanted to have some kind of normal experiences. So basically for like the past year, I've just been writing an insane amount of music about everything kind of going on in my life, the relationships I've been having, the new things going on. And I think now we're getting close to it being ready for everybody to listen to. So I'm excited, dude. I like you, I have a lot of music kind of stacked together, kind of like ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm in the final stages right now, but we have, I think I can say this on here. We have another single coming out within the month, which is very exciting. And then we'll have some more coming this summer in August.
Okay.
But dude, it's exciting times, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it feels really good. I started in music when I was 12 years old. So that's why I feel like I'm 55, because like,
exactly. It's so early.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what I was doing when I was 12 years old.
I was touring, man. I was on a bus.
That's crazy. I'm really excited to hear the new music.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited for this next record because it's a bit more uplifting. Low and LightHouse are like really sad, right? Like
yeah, they're kind of sad.
Yeah, but this next record is pretty happy and pretty good. Well, okay, let's see, what other questions do we have here? We took a while to answer that one.
Let's see what we have.
I see a lot of yays. So excited. Somebody said
yays are good.
That's good. Okay, let's see here. Don't forget to come to Indonesia. We need to go to Indonesia and Argentina, Fabian.
Oh, yeah, we do. Got to do a small tour here.
We got to do the other thing. Will you bring this song on stage, or is this just your private one? That's a pretty good question. I mean, you're going to play LightHouse live, right, Fabian?
Yeah, I am, of course.
Yeah. I think maybe
I might do...
Wait, go ahead.
All right. I'm probably going to do like a live edit of it, where the hook is more dancey, I would say. because at festivals and events, you want to have it go a little bit harder than it does.
Hey.
But I'll definitely bring it to my live session.
Are you saying I don't go hard, man? What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the production. What about you? You're gonna bring it to the live show.
I
right?
might have to, yeah. I mean, dude, all I ever want to do is get in front of a piano and play like sad, slow songs. So if I can play the original of Lighthouse again on the piano, I'll gladly do it. I might put everybody to sleep in the crowd though. I should probably.
It would be cool to hear it on a piano like that though.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's really emotional on the piano. It's nice. It's a way different song, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
All right, let's see what we got for questions,
Make that
guys.
happen. Let's see. Greyson, anyone you want to collab with at the moment?
Oh, this is actually a really good question.
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to think. You know what, Fabian? Okay, do you know the artist Leon?
Nope, I don't think so. Leon, like
I almost
Leon?
think she might be Swedish, or I know she's from the Nordics, but she's incredible. She's been one of my favorite artists right now. She has a record called Surround Me, and I'm trying to.
I don't think I know.
There's a song called Body. Like, man, her voice is insane, and I'm a huge fan. I saw her at a music festival with some friends last year, and I'm just like, yeah, somebody says, I love Leon in all caps. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of hers. So that would be like my dream collaborator at the moment. But I'm trying to think.
Oh, gotta check her out for sure.
Yeah, but I know you and I both, we just had, I know you've had a collaboration with Fidel and Rehab. And Rehab was like one of my favorite DJs that I really wanted to get something going on, except minus Fabian. Fabian's my number one, of course. But he was one of the DJs that I was really excited to work with a lot, just because I was such a big fan. So that was.
I loved how the Low remix came out.
Yeah, dude. Which is another like way that, again, too, why I love working in the EDM space is like, you know, I never saw a version of that song like. I never saw that being able to happen. You know what I mean? And then.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I heard it the first time, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
This is Rehab and Greyson?
It's kind of, but what about you? Okay, dream collaborator, or at least right now.
Wow, that's a really tough question. Because, that's really tough, man. Because I have, like, an outlet in the electronic music scene, so I want to collaborate with producers, which is kind of odd. But I'm really into like Boombox Cartel at the moment.
Okay.
They're like these two guys from like Mexico and LA, I think. Really dope producers, really talented. But on the more artist side, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm feeling a lot of the new R&B and hip hop stuff coming out right now. Sylvan LeQ, maybe Kyle, maybe some of those guys.
Okay.
That would be cool.
I feel that.
I don't have a particular one that's like the goal right now, but yeah. Dude,
well, it's so hard too, because I think like, I don't know, there's just so much amazing music right now, like coming out of the surface, you know, and that's what's so cool about being an artist right now and being a person that's creating is like the accessibility of music is giving people, you know, across the world a platform that maybe they wouldn't have had back in the day. And I just feel like every day I'm listening to new tracks, and I'm so like amazed by the music that's coming out right now. And so it's really cool. Yeah. I mean, in terms of collaborators, there's a lot of people out there, but for right now, just Fabian and me.
And it's so funny because, I mean, it's such a different time right now. I mean, we did 2 collaborations, even though we actually haven't been in the same studio together at the same time writing.
I know, man.
I mean, it's such a special thing, and it's kind of hard to relate to for people that are not artists or producers, I think.
So if Fabian and I have been putting on a really good act and acting like we're just in the studio together, just doing this entire thing, and in reality, it's emails. I'm like, da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go, man.
Thank God for WeTransfer.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I think we're at 30 minutes, so should we take a couple more questions and then say goodbye to the lovely technological world?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a couple ones
Let's
here.
see. Somebody says, "Miss you so much."
All right,
I miss you too.
Oh yeah, I miss you too. Let's see here.
Somebody says, "Gray, I have your signature tattooed on my arm." Wow, that's
No way.
crazy. You should send a photo of that.
That is pretty crazy. Someone should get my signature tattooed on their arm too.
I actually have your face tattooed right on my chest, Fabian.
Oh yeah.
Just didn't know. Come to Poland. Oh, here's a good question. If you weren't an artist, what would you be, Fabian?
I would be, as corny as this sound, I would probably be something related to either food or fitness. I've always dreamt of having like my own takeaway joint.
All right.
What about you?
I mean, dude, so I study history and archaeology at my university. So if I wasn't writing music, I think I would and be out for 8 years. So we should stop. But I love bones.
That's really interesting, though.
I love old buildings. I love old synagogues. Period.
Okay.
That's me. Somebody said food or fitness. Oh, wow. A healthy boy. Good job, Fabian.
I guess so.
Somebody says, do you,
let's see.
Fabian, you have a bunch of tattoos, right?
I do. I just read that comment. Do you want a tattoo, Grayson?
So I was going to get a full, or I wasn't going to get a full sleeve, but I was going to get a half sleeve, right? So to about here. Right
Yeah.
when I turned 18, and I had it pretty much like designed and had an idea of how I wanted it to look. And then like a couple weeks before I just completely backed out of it and got super scared. And now I don't have any tattoos, and I don't think I'm ever going to get one, man. I don't think I don't think I could
really
decide
scary,
on
though.
something and
My
love
first
it. Like,
one,
for the rest.
I thought about it for almost 2 years before getting it. And then after I got it, it just escalated. I got so many more. So now I have like both my arms.
Wow,
like,
man.
Fully tatted up almost. Yeah.
Dude, but it's gotta hurt like crazy, right? Or not really?
It is the worst thing in the world. It hurts so much.
Then why do you do it, man? Why do you have so many? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know. I think you get addicted to it at some point. It's like, even though it hurts like shit, you're so happy afterwards. And it's just, it's part of the experience, I think.
Okay. Well, let's look at it this way. Next time I'm in Denmark, we'll go to the tattoo parlor together, and maybe I'll try it. Who knows?
That's the deal.
We'll see from there.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take one more, right?
Yeah. Yep, let's do one more. Let's find a good one. Let's see.
The last question. Somebody said how much time has passed from writing. We kind of already talked about that. It was a while.
Yeah, we did talk about the writing process.
Smoking harms health. I know, but it's really fun.
What design though for the tattoo? For your
They were talking about
sleeve?
mine. Man, I had like
Yep.
it was insane. I'll talk to you about it another time. It's too deep. It's deep for the interwebs.
Okay.
Let's see. What is seeing any LightHouse art? What is your favorite song? Okay. Let's
get a really good question here.
Let's see here. How did you guys meet? We met through our manager, which was pretty exciting.
Yep.
Okay, well, maybe we should just end this with, oh, wait, okay, here we go. What's your favorite song you've written so far? And maybe think about new music. What's the new song that like has you going crazy right now, Fabian?
So are we talking about my songs or songs I listen to?
I want to hear about your songs, man.
Okay, so, damn, I think LightHouse is, I don't want to sound too biased here, but I really love LightHouse. It has a special meaning to me because it also, for me, LightHouse symbolizes the the switch from a more electronic sound to a more organic and vibey sound, I think. So it means a lot to me as a producer because it's kind of where I see my sound going. So right now, I'm really excited about LightHouse, to be honest. But I'm working on a lot of stuff in the same vibe as LightHouse.
Okay.
I got a track called Fade, which I'm working on right now, which is it kind of has the same vibe as LightHouse, like really slow and vibey. And I'm super excited about that.
Okay, LightHouse. Well, I would.
What about yourself?
Dude, I'd probably say the same thing. I mean, I've been listening to your version of that song for so long, and just like ready for the world to hear it. And that's what's so exciting is like, and I mean, the guys should know this too, to everybody watching. It's like when you're an artist and when you're a songwriter, you live with these records for so long. And then the best moment, I think, is when like when we get to release them and you guys get to live with them and sort of like find your own meaning within them. And it's super exciting. And so, yeah, seeing this record come out, and I know it's only been out for such a short time right now, but, you know, just seeing your reaction to it has been so amazing. And it's made me really excited. And also, too, I mean, like I said, Fabian and I both have a lot of new music coming out, too. And all those new songs in the future as well. I'm going to feel that same energy when they come out. So I would say LightHouse as well. And then I have a record, Good as Gold. Which,
yay!
Who knows when it will come out? You'll know soon.
Yeah, that's a really good record.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. Well, everybody, I think it's time to peace out, Fabian. I know that it's late and dark. Yep. You need to go to bed. All this talk about cigarettes makes me want to go grab a pack. All
right. Such a fun time. Yeah, thanks to everyone for supporting LightHouse and for tuning into this live stream, I guess.
Yeah, and keep on streaming the record on Spotify, Apple Music, and I mean, hey, you can also buy it too still on iTunes. That's still a thing as well.
Yep, it is.
Fabian, peace out, man. Cheers from Oklahoma City.
All right, peace out. See you all. Peace.